Right. Okay, hi guys. So you're joining myself and Junior. We're going to be doing a midline piece today. So yesterday, if you did join myself and Junior or Sarah, you would have had quite a gassy Tabata workout with a burpee challenge. So today's piece, a lot of midline work, by no means easy. It's not gassy. So it'll give you a good chance to work on hip stability. It's been quite intense working with the squats and other things, and some of you might still have, squats that you can do at home. So a good little accessory piece today. It'll be a nice little challenge. So I'll talk you through it quickly. So if you can see that, it's a call written by Junior, hence the amazing writing. So we've got alternative V-ups, and how it's going to work. There's 4 different couplets, and I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and they're going to go over. We'll do 4 rounds of each. So it's the first round is alternative V-ups. We'll go through all the movements. Then there's also going to be a shoulder tap. So if Junior wants to really quickly do alt V-up in the background. So alternative V-up, just bringing one leg up. You can reach across his body with one arm. Yep, and the other side. So we're going to spend 30 seconds there. The next movement that he's going through is going to be a shoulder tap hold. So he's got a 4-point plank. Yep, knees under his body. He can be in a plank or he can be in a hover. So show you the hover first. He's keeping his knees as close to the floor as possible. And he's going to put either shoulder or elbow and holding as level as possible for 30 seconds. Okay, so he needs to try and get his left knee down lower to the ground. And that's going to make it tougher. It'll be a 30-second hold each side. Once you've done that, we'll move on to the next couplet. So it's going to be a seated pike, 30-second hold. We did this in the class the other week. Really tough. So go for it. So probably the toughest couplet are these 2 movements. Yeah. So that's beautiful, Junior. So 30 seconds. Next piece he's going to be going through is the crab plank. Now this is possibly also one of the hardest movements. So it's working extension. You can go on his hands first, lifting his hips up, feet together nice and high. Yeah, we're going to do this for up to a minute. Yeah, your aim is to try and get there. The other option is to go on his forearms. And he'll lift his hips up and be on his forearms. Much tougher. You can see him straightening a little bit. He's trying to make it look easy. So that's going to be the crab plank, probably the hardest one of the workout. Then we've got another couplet. We've done these 2 before. So that is going to be I'm just trying to read it there. It's the side plank. So I don't know if you can see that. So single leg side plank. You can use both legs, 30 seconds each side as well. And you go into the Copenhagen side plank. So you will need a box. Obviously, you can use a sofa for this at home, a chair, but a 30-second side plank, Copenhagen side plank. So the last little piece, I don't need to demo those. You think I should? I'll go really quickly. So single leg side plank, we'll go through. It's going to be side on, that's both legs, so a bit easier, and you can take one leg up, got to work him a little bit hard on the side of the glutes, okay? Good, and then if you can, grab his box, and that's going to be the Copenhagen. So normally the front of the box is a bit easier if he comes to the front. He can start with his bottom leg, driving and assisting in the movement lightly. So if his bottom leg drives through, he can get some good height to his hips, pushing his hips forward towards the camera, so he's got a nice straight line with his thighs and torso. From there, if he feels good, he can take the bottom leg off the floor, raise it up. So now he's working that inner thigh, really tough movement to do as well. Great for hip stability though. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Couplet number 4, okay, you can see there, hip dips, okay, and then the seal pose is kind of a nice little release right at the end after all that basically compression we've done. So if you want to go through the hip dips, so same thing, 30 seconds each movement. Yep, that's all it is. And then once he's done that, the seal pose is up nice and tall. If he's really tight through his lower back and he can't get into that position, he could go into a Sphinx, just his forearms on the ground. To do the same movement, but just driving up, obviously not as much range, keeping his glutes tight and just the forearms. So that would be his Sphinx or seal pose at the end. So once again, to summarize, 4 rounds of alternate V-ups, 30 seconds, shoulder tap hold for 30 seconds. Then you'll move on to the seated pike and the the crab plank or the straight leg crab plank, 1 minute on each. Then once you do that, you got to go through and do the single leg side plank, Copenhagen side plank, 30 seconds each side, and the hip dips and seal pose. So it's a 30-minute piece, roughly, give or take. I'll have my timer running in the background that'll be beeping every 30 seconds. So all of the holds are 30 seconds apart from the crab plank. So we'll go through that now. And yeah, I'll set the timer up so we'll kind of get on our stations and do that, guys. All right. So we'll go in 10 seconds. It'll be a 30-second hold. So starting with the hold be up for 30 seconds. So we've got tight hamstrings. Line down. 3. Leaning back, about pressing your lower back flat into the ground, so you're not overextending in that bottom position. Press your core here. Should be trying to go straight into. My time is just broken down. So that was a warm up. That was a warm up because there's only one interval in there. So I made a rookie mistake. But now you know the movement. You're feeling nice and warm. I'm going to really quickly add quite a few more rounds. Okay, and now we're good to go. And we'll start again, people. So a nice little light bleep before you. We're going in 10 seconds to start the real deal. We're starting right at the beginning. This is the beauty of the video. Again. Right, so how about you getting the next round of the ups? So you feel at the end of 4 of these rounds. Those amazing washboard abs that you dreamed of. Alright, so you're going through. So in that whole stay going 30 seconds straight away. I'm trying to keep my knees low. That's burning straight after. What we'll do between each round is we're going to take a 30-second break. Okay, after each count. Keep my back flat there. 10, 7. To the other side. Level out my hips. Working at stability. So leave yourself 30 seconds rest. For this next piece, it's a seated pike, top little hold, 30 seconds straight into a nice little bit of extension with that straight leg clamp. So going for that seated pike. This will be a challenge. You may not get 30 out, you might get 20, 10. See where you can get to. So the further back you sit, the easier it is. Further forward, slightly down, makes it a little bit tougher. Is that better? 10 seconds. Yeah. What's up, Murray? You good? Hey, guys. Yeah, not bad. Oh, I am. So going through ready through the straight leg crab. So 1 minute. Height, I'm going to go on my forearms. Murray can have 2 5s, 15s, and a 20-kilo barbell. So you're halfway through now. live video. Still doing equipment drops as well. Okay. You're doing well, so keep that plank high as you can. If you find this not too bad, that you're holding through those movements, what you can work with, okay, is going on and do a single leg plank in the next round. So I might try that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Make sure you have clips as well, yeah? Yeah? Cool, so give yourself 30 seconds, so not too bad. Just giving Murray his equipment that he's picking up. And so the next piece, we're going to go in 15 seconds. You're going to go and hit the single leg side plank, and then I'm going to use my box for the Copenhagen. So I'll just start with this little one. We're going to just do it all on one side first. So I'm starting my single leg, driving 3 hips up, and holding 30-second holds. I'm going to go straight up onto my Copenhagen on the opposite leg. Yeah? So I'm on my left, I'm going to go onto my right. So 10 seconds. 5. That's tough. So into that Copenhagen. So now I'm going straight into it. Pushing through again. 30 seconds. Doing well, guys. 20 seconds in. If you've got a little timer that you synced up to mine, that is a good idea, but I'll keep letting you know you've got 10 seconds. Hear the beat. 4, 3, 2. Yep. Rest. Other side straight away. So opposite side plank. Single leg. So my back will be towards you now. So no idea of time. Just waiting for that beat. Just change the position a bit. 30 seconds. Nice, guys. Quick rest. Julie's going to come back and join us for the last piece, so a little bit easier last round. Just going through those hip dips. So in 8 seconds, just the hip dips, a nice little seal pose. 3, rotating to stay nice and tight. Don't worry about how many you do, take your time. It's about 10 seconds. Into that Sphinx. So just last little bit, squeezing the glutes, driving up. Just want to get better at those L-sits. I know we've had a few members. I will be doing a workshop for L-sits and improving them. This is a good little routine to go through as well. I'm trying to improve those L-sits at the same time. A lot of compression. So we're doing this stretch and relax for a second. So give yourself 30 seconds. We're going to start round 2. So back up from the beginning with those alternate V-ups. So you think actually you've got a little bit left. What we might do is we'll take away the rest. So take the rest away. First one was quite tough. Okay, so let's try it. No rest this round. So we'll go through. Alternate V-up, up, nice and tall. Sitting up straight away. Okay, shoulder tap. Oh, I missed some time, so I'll get in there as quick as I can. Try to keep my knees as level as possible. This is deceptively a really tough little hold, especially if you think about keeping those knees level, back flat. Holding through 10 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, and straight into the other side. Same thing, you're going to need to adjust a little bit. 20 seconds, keeping your weight over the shoulders. Really easy to drift back behind the hand, so staying over the hand, knees low, abs really working in this hold. You're straight in to that seated pike in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And then into that pike, abs pretty much screaming up that hard as possible here. Try and maybe sit forward. We'll go quickly. Single leg plank, really nice after this. 10 seconds from now. Lean forward, make it as big as you can. Stay straight. 2. I'm going to go single leg plank. I'm going to try and go single leg. Hips up. Big cramp for the one. Save your head a little bit so we go down like this both. And that foot. 5. It's a minute. 5. Nice one, straight away. Side plank, 30 seconds. This one is on the box. So I'll give you, Junior wants some help for the last step. I'm getting myself ready on the box. Started on that side. You get maybe to side plank. Really quick turnarounds. This round really tough. The next round we'll put the rest back in. The round after we'll take the rest away again. So into the Copenhagen. On the box. Straight away. So don't forget now you're on the other side in the next 30 seconds for that single leg side plank. 10 seconds. Single leg. No idea if you know what time this is, so it's quite big. It's a high mass supply. Any second now, I'm hoping. So I have to pray for it. 2, 1. Sorry, let's go just a little bit. Okay, going through it. And now we're those little hip dips, 30 seconds. Here you go, you up? Not bad, can't complain. Good dips, and then finishing up into that. So just nice and relaxed. You give yourself 30 seconds in a second. Put in a bit more rest in the next round. And the last round, round number 4, what we'll do is we'll take it away. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. 3, rest. Awesome. See ya. Are you going to do the live classes? Good stuff. We'll be doing that same. Do this one tomorrow. We'll launch this one tomorrow as well. Awesome. See you, Kim. So in 10 seconds, we'll go again. Same thing, 30 seconds now in between the couplets. Let's put a bit more rest back into it. Hopefully up. Let's go. We've got lots of height in it now. Should be nice and warm. Get ready for this nasty 3-point shoulder taps. So in, staying as low as you can. Close. Toughest hold of the day, I find, if you do it well. So keep these knees as close to the ground without them actually touching. Take over the shoulder. 10 seconds. Okay, guys, in 5, getting ready to change. 2, 1. Changing up. Then hover, great work. 20 seconds. Really, I find this one tough. Abs screaming compared to the other movements. 10 seconds. In 5, 2, rest. Okay, so give yourself that 30 seconds as round through. We've got the seated pike coming up, so because of that rest, we can maybe make it a little bit tougher. Lean forward and straight leg crab plank. So make this one tough. 30-second hold in 8 seconds. 4, forward. Really good progression for all sets. Think about how forward you can lean in these pike compressions. So halfway. Relax the shoulders if you can. Pull further forward if you can. Last 8 seconds. 5. Shoulders relax. 3, 2. Stay. Okay, not resting. Excellent. Crab plank. So face up 1 minute. Folding through. I might try single leg for a little bit. So maybe just 10 seconds. We go back down to double. And same on the other sides. Knees are still holding that plank. Single leg, unfortunately, that's that one. Pushing through. Hammies, glutes in this one as well. Keeping it high, good mobility through the shoulders required. Mine's not amazing. 3, 4, 3, 2. Coming to the end of round 3. So this Copenhagen planks left. So go to the side and then into Copenhagen. 20 seconds. As you can see, also that midline start, so pretty static. You know, working with a bit of rotation, static holds the best way to train the midline as well. In 5, 3, so for that single leg plank. Nice and light, keeping it high through the hips. A little bit more space for blocks. 20 seconds. I'm going to go straight between sides here in this couple as well. Straight up into Copenhagen. So working the inner thigh. 3, 2. Nice work. Help the squats, all this line work as well. 20 seconds. I'm actually getting warmer. Okay, I've got hat hair. Okay. 10 seconds. Ready, well, nearly the end of round 3. 5, 2, 1. Okay, quick rotation. Just that side back. Same thing here. No idea. I've got no stopwatch in front of me. Just holding. Guys. Great effort. Nearly there. So going for this hip rotation. Not 30 second break. Side holds ready. If you find one side that's tougher, I definitely find the adduction, so that's the Copenhagen one, with my right leg, much harder than my left side. Okay, so rotations with the seal pose just at the end. I'm going into that last round, we'll pick the intensity back up again. No rest in the last round. Obviously, we'll have a little bit of rest after this. In 5, 3, I'm driving up nice and tall. I'm rotating through. I just wanted to rest. I'm getting tired now. Making sure when I rotate through them, I'm pulling in through the stomach. Back's nice and flat. Slow tempo. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then into that seal Sphinx stretch. So driving up. Nice one, guys. So 20 seconds, and we get a 30-second break. And we'll go to that last round with a high intensity. So reminds me, if you follow a page on Instagram, Nature's a Metal. I saw a seal being eaten by a polar bear. It's not my present thing, however, polar bears are only successful hunters 10% of the time, so you've got to feel for the polar bear too. Lots of them stuff. So yeah, if you've got a strong stomach, follow that page. Nature is Metal. It's very insightful. But yeah, viewer discretion is advised. Okay. 2, 1. Okay, on we up. Let's go. So no rest. Okay, this is a horrible one, guys. Shoulder tap straight away. Keep your knees low, trying to keep the back flat. 30 seconds straight into the next, and go straight into that seated pike. Past halfway, coming up to 10 seconds. And changing it up so you can keep the knees off the floor. 4, 2, change. Last 30, guys. Done well. Last hold, last round. So we're going to go with a bit of a bang. Challenging at midline. We'll be quite fatigued. If you do need to rest, you can. Performance fading you. Put a bit of rest in there. Do a slightly shorter set needed. But yeah, last 10 seconds. Are you ready for that compression of the seated pike? In 5, 2, straight into it. Forward, get a fine line where it feels difficult. It should not feel easy. Make it hard. Try to think about leaning forward. Shoulders relaxed. Try to manage that breathing. 15 seconds. 10. Okay, nearly there. 5, 2. Okay, do that crab plank. So 1 minute. Hips up high. Feels quite pleasant to go into the hold after all that compression. Squeezing through the glutes, hamstrings. Flex. A bit of a break. Might go single leg for a second on one side. Just 10. You try that, feeling comfortable in that. If you find it tough, you can go on your hands. Change the other side, single leg. 10 seconds. And we'll finish if you want. You can go single leg the whole way. I'm definitely going to go rest. Go on both. 2, 1. 20 seconds left. You're going to go straight in to the side planks. Yeah, so single leg. You can go both legs at the knees and the Copenhagen in 7 seconds. So you're going to rush over to your sofa or box, chair. 3, 2, 1. Straight away. Hips up. Can be both legs. Feeding, okay, going single. So we've got the idea of the time. 15 seconds through. 10 seconds. Getting ready for that Copenhagen. So we can inner thigh on the other leg. 3. Or you can use 2. 1. Very fatigued now. You can use your top leg, your bottom leg to help the top. Drive through lightly at the bottom. If you need to, if you're feeling okay, pick it up. Push the hips forward. 20 seconds. Noticeably hard on the side for me. 10 seconds. 4, 2. Hold on. Let's go, guys. Last little bit. Bottom. Taking the bottom leg now. Should be soon. Should be soon. What's happening? Couple of seconds left. There we go. 2, 1. Top leg. Let's do it fast. And like this side. It's a little bit stronger. So I need to work my right side a little bit more. Lots of people hanging in there. Doing really well. Nobody at the time. Last one. 2. Okay, let's go into it, into those rolls. So you should hopefully remember the order better than me. So this is the last real bit of work. Last bit's more of a stretch than anything else. So we're coming up and resting in that Sphinx. Last 30 seconds. So really well done, people. Good effort. So different workout, not gassy, but definitely tough. So well done for getting through into those last 15 seconds of the Sphinx. You can relax the neck if you want. You can stretch a little bit, looking up and down. Breathing through the nose for the last couple of guys. Well done, great effort. Stretching out from the shoulders. You can do a little bit of a child's pose. Breathing in. "30 seconds. Nice and relaxed, making sure the shoulders are nice and loose. That is it, guys. So well done. Join us next week for some live classes. So this isn't live, but we'll be doing live ones as of Monday again, normal times. So yeah, good work, well done, and see you soon. Okay, now stop it. Still recording.